still here at Bira Renhetembo, an action hub being brought to you by Eradication Trust. And our next act is going to be played. That is going to interact directly with the issues of environmental justice. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to you a play for us without us. Zimbabwean politicians are pushing for the amendment of its constitution. The Parliamentary Portfolio Committee has okayed the amendments except for a few areas where they've highlighted. Do the people of Zimbabwe know why the constitution is being amended? I am Taurai Shamunoda at Parliament of Zimbabwe, where young people have gathered to question this entire process. We as ghetto youth, we say no to this democratic process. Your constitution is for young people. Now we change this. We are going between this. Isus as ghetto youth, we say Tipemana is actual. Tipemana is something means I want to teach us with a ball. My teacher, but I want to wait and yes, my wife. My hospital, my doctor, who can go right into a watcher. Guys, and I'm short. She has to take the boys down. You don't double. Iyo constitution yacho yaibebo yaibei constitution change no change ongenziwe but nayi khaya sama iwophethe the constitution yacho zakulebele ukuthi zakuthi apoto kutapira zizakuvazana overnight takuthi ka niceness zizozatopho labakathaula bachithi tikapinda banyanga kugadzisa yini tikatsika toni batina nasi chikungo changu on top of all our poverty, China amendment now. Number two. Because economy mapenzi. Come on. Nika shahidi manyama mili ni ngombe. Kuitakwa. Iwe kati lisaye. Next back to Takarasi mapenzi la mapumo makungu. Munosia. Mono corruption is happening day and night. Yes. Makakutarisa kudaiso. Apane chikugochinja. Kuita kushahana kusura kweyagara. Guys, ndikutaura imi muzveshuwa soka. Vanhu vai vanoita basa rekuita kupamba, kuita kudya chinde mukaka. Vakomana, but kana zvinozobuda kana vanetsana. But vanetsana kudai vazinomboenda. Kuita kutsikwa. Guys, makorora aya arikuita basa rekuluta kuita kuluta kudya ruchine mukaka vachitafuta kuita kusvotesa iwe vakusvotesa isusu macitizens kunzi imimi idyai nhokodze zvironda iwo machina ungotatauraya vakuita basa rekudestroy environment. The environment is destroyed, but vanhu vari kudya vanhu vashoma. Wakazi
You are no Panama's late. But Panama's late. But Panama's late. Guys, don't get this and you get a coming and tower. Two towers to but never don't talk about the quarter by town.
13 heads of our constitution. See,
why do we appreciate this citizen the right to express their views freely? We will not tolerate any unruly behavior that disturbs the peace and the general security.
It's also we are not violent in any way. We just want to convey our message. We are even practicing social distancing and we are even wearing our masks.
Isusu, we are acting together to achieve social and environmental justice for all because we know you don't care about our problems. And because
yes, we are at our action hub and Bira Renhetembo number 3. And next, allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to you
COVID-19, can you please go away? I'm so tired of lockdown. It just doesn't make any sense to me how we can live like this. Now I'm doing fine. You must admit it's been a bit tough, huh? Imagine we've got the biggest health pandemic challenge to the global environment seen in hundreds of years. And the good news, Donald Trump is still president of the United States of America. The leader of the free world, the biggest army, the biggest resources, swallowing cheap detergent, chemicals. Whoa! Oh, Kanye West meets him at the White House, and you think Kanye West is crazy? Michael Jackson used to wear a mask and gloves and sing songs about social distancing. He used to sing, "Leave me alone," and to get away from you, because like for 2 meters, he developed the moonwalk dance where he'll be just "Leave me alone." Yeah. Well, some people say you shouldn't crack jokes about dead people, but my dad's dead and I love him still. It's okay, I got no problems. If Mandela was around, that would be a better help than Donald Trump. It is quite terrible that finally people are confined to their own home. No more going to the nightclub to engage in nefarious activity with dubious characters, which led to a lack of development due to the alcohol and drugs intake governed by hunger. Mandela would name it, right? Because poverty is not poverty in physical, It's not physical. Poverty is poverty in the mind. In the mind, that's what I'm saying. Job is our best hope. This is a guy that gets voted president of the world's greatest country by promising to build a giant wall to keep Mexican people out. I got Mexican friends. I said, one. Yeah, what you say? I said, one. This guy wants to put a big wall so that you Mexicans stay this side and make America great this side. And he's like, no, Edgar. We Mexicans, we don't need worry about war. We dig tunnel underground, under the wall. On. Put the wall up as high as you like. We go underneath. I was like, people of color are, I mean, it's incredible because what's the world fighting for? Resources. Everybody trying to pull up someone or pull someone down. And on what? Because if you're black or white. I'm mixed race. I'm 25% black Karanga, my Victorian Shurukwi to my mother's mother. My grandmother. I'm 25% Mankoni, Manika, Nyati, Humwe, people of the mountains to my father's mother. I'm 25% Khoisan Bushman. You know, guys with the bows and arrows. Yeah, following around for 2 weeks, whether you're an elephant or a human being. And those little tiny arrows, they're going to stick right there, right where you get your COVID injection. Right there. And that poison is going to take 2 weeks to eat into your flesh. And you'll be moving on saying, I got shot in the backside by a bushman. It was about so high, yellow skin, lots of wrinkles, wearing a pair of shades. Gone. I've melted into the bush, I'm in the grass. See my skin color. You'll be like, there's grass, there's nothing but grass, yellow grass. I'll be like, I'm like, the gods must be crazy. You can throw as many Coca-Cola bottles on my head. It's African bone. Yeah, I love my environment. Poverty. We've got to eradicate poverty because some people involved in the business of eradicating poverty mix it up with eradicating poor people. Don't eradicate the poor people, eradicate the poverty. The families, the food, the agriculture, the environment. Don't exterminate that. That's the life. Yeah? So, don't tell me about poverty. I grew up in the 1960s and 1970s during apartheid, when it was full on in South Africa and 3/4 full on in Zimbabwe. It was like, yeah. When Cecil George wasn't sure about Arcadia, but he wasn't quite sure where do we put them? This is the British colonial government and we are white people. Black people should stay behind the mountains. White people should stay in the city and make lots of money. What about this one? It's like half Bushman, 25%, Dutch, 13%, Afro, 48%. What about this one? That's a half not what and tot. Make not what. We don't know what to do with them. Put them south of the railway tracks by the city dumping ground with the rest of the Khamos. And they called us Ngoko. We were categorized as Ngoko. For our international audience, watching us worldwide, wherever you are in Europe and America, you might not know what Ngoko is. And just to drive my director crazy, I'm going to take this call. I know we're live worldwide. I'm going to take, hello? Yeah, we live. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, they're going crazy. They want me to get off the phone. It's messing up the audio and the picture. Just kidding. It's off. Let's switch it off. When I grew up, we didn't have these phones. We had ground lines. We had a big clunky machine with cables that came out and ran into holes, and we put a patching, and some of those lines jammed in. Hello? And when that phone rang, everybody in the house knew who it was for. It's for mommy. We didn't get up. You could tell by the way the phone was ringing who it was for. If you try to get up and run because you're not sure if it's for mommy or for me, you get a slap. A slap. Part of our traditional mixed race culture. Slapping. You get a slap. It's my call. And she ran and picked up and said, hello, is that you, Walter? I knew you were calling. How did you know it's Walter? And our TVs were black and white. We didn't have color and HD and plasma and virtual reality, Google, Steve Jobs. There was no Steve Jobs. There was no iPhone. There was no internet. There was no color TVs. They were black and white. So we as mixed race people, we could say, oh, those 4 black guys are fighting those 5 white guys. And those 3 Indian guys are going to join with the 2 Mexican guys. It should be a hell of a movie because they're going to fight each other to the death. You know when you got blacks, whites, red Indians, and bring me another shotgun, Billy! There's too many of them, Dad! was red. That's fake blood. We could tell the color of blood. They used pig blood. We could see that she's wearing yellow. Looks like it's grayish, whitish, somewhere in the middle. No, it's yellow. We could tell color. Our minds used to fill in the blanks. We used to paint our own picture because we knew we had our own story to tell. And somewhere they're going to forget about us. Oh, I don't know whether I'm black or white. For 6 months during land reform, I'll be like farming. Oh, come, Billy, bring the tobacco and the Massey Ferguson DF22 tractor. Put some tobacco and meaty bean areas, some beans, some soya beans, here. The other 6 months, I'll be invading. The last 6 months, I'm taking new medication so I can chill. Just be a golfer, just like a low-down colored guy. They call us Ngokos, people of the world. Ngoko is a dung beetle. It follows elephants. And whenever the elephants take a big Khamos dooms. Then Wanky National Park and Karibas and West Valley. Whenever the elephant goes doom, that boom of kham. The Ngoko comes and takes it with its mouth. And it makes a ball of hum. Hum is like watching in the toilet. I hope there's no kids watching it tonight. And beep. It then turns it into a bigger ball where she lays the eggs. Then the Mazai become chikonyas, and then chikonyas eat the hum, and then they turn into a pupa stage. You did on level biology. They turn into a beetle that comes out and spends its whole life pushing kak around. It's called a kak roller in Afrikaans. We were called kak rollers. Now, you don't have to let haters get you down. Not in your environment. You gotta be a boss. I said I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna research European culture and I'm gonna research African culture and I'm gonna take the best of both.
Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to you again True Battle Crew. Applause. True Battle.
Uyai mununure vari mudande aiwa uyai mununure tini makambotibatanidza wani pahondo yerudzi rumwe yakanga yaparadza maguta yeZimbabwe aiwa uyai mununure vana tachema tini makambotibatanidza wani pahondo yerudzi rumwe yakanga yaparadza maguta yeZimbabwe aiwa uyai mununure vana venyu ndimi makati wani wanotenda muzita renyu vachapiwa simba ndimi makati wani wanonamata zita renyu vachapiwa simba nekudzika zvinyarire nekudzika zvinyavada vamboture muturu vature muturu nekudzika zvinyarire nekudzika zvinyavada vamboture muturu vature muturu aiwa ndinotenda ndimbotura muturu nditure muturu aiwa ndinotenda ndimbotura muturu
True Bantu is here. True Bantu is coming. Please go over my likes. I'm going to buy a share button and then share to all your platforms and make sure that this show goes viral, it goes everywhere, everyone understands. Because our issue today, we're talking about the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. Thank you for supporting this event. Thank you. I want to see likes, I want to see shares in the comment section again. I want to see your comments. So we have come to the end of this show. And behind every successful event, I know there are some other people whom you don't see on the stage, but then they will work tirelessly to make sure that everything goes smoothly. Allow me to introduce the Executive Director of Anxiety Trust to come and give the closing remarks.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shoes, for the wonderful job. You have been steering this platform very, very well. In the same vein, I need to thank all the artists for the wonderful job. You know, today we were commemorating the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. This is a critical goal. We try to reflect on the Sustainable Development Goal. That's why it is goal number 1. Because it intertwines a lot of goals. It's a systemic challenge where all the challenges have to interact on issues to do with poverty. We can talk of climate change, where we have these frequent droughts here in Zimbabwe. We can talk of issues to do with inequality in as far as the residential standards is concerned. Like here, we're in the high density suburbs. Do you know when these suburbs were planned, they were done in a way to say we have those who are poor down there and those who are much privileged up there. No wonder why we have wheel-over industry there, where a lot of pollution comes this downside. These are some of the issues which we try to reflect in as far as the issue of poverty is concerned. But I need to thank you all, the artists. You conveyed the message today to say, together we can transform Zimbabwe. Together we can fight poverty. Because poverty is in the mind. It is for us to reflect and also have a self-introspection to say, how best can we shape this world so that it is poverty-free. I want to thank you so much for this wonderful job. Mostly, I want to thank our leading partner, Yvos, who have been supporting this event to make sure that it has been a success. We also have got orders. We have supported this event to make sure that we have got meat. Because we are here again to support indigenous businesses. Because that's the way in which we can transform our societies, where we support each other. Thank you so much for the wonderful job. Thank you so much for the support. Together, let's fight poverty. Thank you so much.
Timi magambo tibatanidza wani pahondo yeruzimbwe yakanga yaparadza maguta eZimbabwe. Aiwa uyai munhu